The results are in for the 2012 student government election. I am Adriana Williams, and I got to sit down with our new student government president, Regis Burton, for the In the Know exclusive interview. Can you state your name?
Regis Burton.
Can you tell me, Regis, who is Regis Burton?
I am a junior here at SUNY College at Westbury, majoring in Management Information Systems that incorporates computer science and business. I'm a resident assistant for Woodlands 1. I'm also a member of the National Resident Hall Honorary NRHH, which only accepts 1% of the school's leaders. I'm currently a senator for Business, Finance, and Economy in SGA and the president of the world's largest Greek letter fraternity, Tau Kappa Epsilon. I'm actually a founder of that fraternity here, Colony 856. I was a past teacher's assistant, peer mentor in the first year experience class for ethics of engagement, a former United States of America cricket representative, and a representative of the SUNY Westbury swim team. And I'm a vice chairman of a nonprofit organization known by Project Sync.
Can you tell me what makes you qualified to be the student government president?
Just as any job would ask for, experience is a key factor. That is something that I would be coming into the position with. I have experience in successfully managing an organization, delegating and leading them into the right direction. And these are some of the few qualities that qualifies me for this position.
Okay, so why do you think you should be president?
As a member of the Student Government Association for 2 years, I've seen it develop into a positive direction because of good leadership. This is something that I would like to continue, and I've grown to have a great passion for this organization. I believe that my leadership experience will further guide the students into a positive direction that will only be beneficial to the students of SUNY Westbury as a whole.
How did you feel about running for the election by yourself? Did this affect your campaign in any way?
Yes, it did, because I was a bit disappointed, just like anyone would. You want to have that friendly competition that at the end of the day you can say you worked hard for it, but it didn't change the fact. It did change the campaign strategy, though.
Can you describe your campaign strategy?
The manner in which it changed was the fact that I did not do a lot of external promotion, but more so a lot of internal promotion in SGA, knowing that I was the only candidate. But I took this time to learn about the position and sit down with the current president and executive board members to get feedback, tips, and advice on what's the next step is. So my campaign strategy doesn't stop there, though. Just as any campaign should, even after you get the position is when it actually begins. You need to let people know who you are, you won, who you are, and then more so for the next year when freshmen are coming, you still want to campaign and let them know that you are the president, you are a member of SGA.
So what do you hope to accomplish as president?
There's a lot I hope to accomplish, but for now, there's a few things. As president, I want to improve the professional environment of the Student Government Association, build the same level of respect that the student offers to faculty and administration to the organization of SGA. I want that the entity of SGA become more business oriented and that people see the students of today as working to build a better future. I also want to improve the daily running of SGA, and I think with my experience I've learned that before you can fix the problems of others, you need to fix the internal problems of yourself and the people you work with.
Do you plan on doing anything differently from any of the former presidents?
Definitely. One of the main things that I plan on doing different is build a unity among SUNY schools, whether locally on Long Island or outside the city, because at the end of the day, we are not the only ones going through the problems. They too themselves are going through these problems. I also want to have occasional SGA president meetings where we can sit down and get feedback from one another, learn from one another, and build an environment, a unity environment among SUNY schools.
How do you plan on meeting the needs of the old Westbury student body?
The first thing with meeting the needs of someone is that you need to become aware of the problem. I intend to develop a well-rounded executive board and also a group of hard-working senators. Staying together would be a challenge, but working together will bring forth greatness. This is not a job that one person can do. You always need to have individuals who have the same vision as yourself working to achieve the same goal.
How did you feel when you found out you were going to be the new student government president?
Since I wasn't running against someone, I wasn't actually that surprised, but more so shocked, because reality then began. It wasn't the fact that it was a dream that you wanted to be president. It wasn't an idea. It was reality. It begins now. So that was my impression. It was a shock feeling rather than a surprise feeling.
So was it the same feeling that you had when you found out you were running by yourself, or was it a little different?
It was a little different because the reality came to actuality.
Out of all the things you want to accomplish as president, what is your number one goal?
My number one goal would be that at the end of my semester, end of my term as president, that one student can look at another student and say, President Regis did a good job, and they enjoy their time here at SUNY Westbury. This would give me the sense of fulfillment that I did not just hold a position, but I did something with my position. and it could be a job well done.
Thank you, Regis, for taking the time out to come and sit with me for this interview.
Thank you.
This has been an exclusive In the Know interview for Old Westbury Web Radio. I'm Adriana Williams.